Jackson Jr. Jonas Valanciunas, the former Toronto Raptor, in the middle with Dillon Brooks. So it'll be Joel Embiid against Jaren Jackson Jr. Embiid coming up with a steal on the Grizzlies' first possession. Simmons in the open floor. And of course, quite a matchup here with Valanciunas.
Valanciunas is a guy who's had success against him in the past.
Well documented, they come in with the NBA's best home record. Grizzlies yet to get a bucket here. There's Jackson. He is an excellent catch. Kyle Brooks. Jonas Valanciunas with a putback. He is fourth on their team in scoring, averaging just over 15. It's actually our first look at him with Memphis. They got him a year ago from the Toronto Raptors for Marcus. As Embiid, who was setting up interference, hits the deck. Morant, nice look for Anderson, who slams for two. Before mentioned, Tobias Harris missing inside. We should mention he's 5 on the floor for the first time. Running the floor, first pick in last summer's draft.
Lively body is Clark. You got to put a body on him. Nice turn to the corner from it.
Figure it out, get it right. With the Sixers struggles really coming primarily on the road. Simmons tried to get it to Korkmaz. Intercepted by Jackson, retaken by Thibault. And there is Tobias Harris. Now coming off the bench, but the Sixers played well with him as a starter. While Joel Embiid was out as we go back to play here in the first quarter. Mike Scott on the floor for the first time as Korkmaz unloads a three and down it goes for Furkan Korkmaz. As of now, the Sixers' best three-point shooter, romping the other way and slamming. Scott putting it on the floor. Fifth Sixer turnover. Tyus Jones again running the floor, and he's NBA in fast break points per game. Simmons slamming for two. Ben Simmons throwing it down. Hamstring. Simmons tried to get it to Embiid. Didn't know that he was knocked on the wood and out of the play. Here is Jones. He buries it from beyond. So
about the experience that he has garnered playing in Minnesota first and just getting better.
Richardson threw it away. Both teams turning it over here in the first. Oh, and what a play by Richardson after he turned it over. Here off the baseline out of bounds. John Morant's back into the game. He was scoreless in that first quarter. Running in and scoring with Josh Jack. Embiid in rhythm for two. Joel Embiid.
After kind of struggling to find a spot under Nick Nurse's tutelage.
Jackson did not.
He doesn't have to commit an obvious foul.
Oh, that's what we've been waiting for. The ultimate highlight would have been had he finished the dunk where he leapfrogged over Kevin Love while a valued member of their starting unit, his third personal foul.
That's big because he's the battery, the end of the battery with John.
All earned on the road. Harris was fouled on the play by Kyle.
Played from Coach Dana Altman up in Eugene.
Tyus Jones was back to put an imprint on this game. Suns. Korkmaz another three, and Furkan Korkmaz. Maybe that'll come Sunday when the Sixers host Chicago here. Simmons, as his defender falls.
Not the case.
Korkmaz another three. Yes!
This kid.
Guess that you are.
We'll get it. 5 minutes with Furk. We'll get it ironed out.
Tyus Jones
coming in off the bench. Run your second unit poised, under control, a winner.
Simmons. Or have both. Your ball and the shrimp with grits.
An old soul in him.
Well, Furkan Korkmaz, last 8 games, been 74% from the line. Sixers by 13. Valanciunas marching down the lane and slamming for
The defense has been engaged. Your offense at times has been really good. A nice balance of drives and threes.
Simmons, a gorgeous drive. And Abby Marksubov covering the proceedings. Another authentic fan night tonight on NBC Sports Philadelphia. First half, getting the bucket. Sixers starting Matisse Thybulle to begin the half here, and Joel Embiid
controlled and finding Brooks out on the corner.
It's a nice find by Harris to Matisse. Block out of Jaren Jackson. That's Tobias for 3, and down it goes. Tobias. Sixers, their largest lead now at 21. Morant, not sure if he caught. Jackson thinking about the double. Milton, a tough 2 for Shake Milton.
Especially that part of the floor. Tough shot.
Simmons from Thybulle throws it down. The Sixers have been
absolutely a guy who's your wingman. Literally, get it? Wingman.
Simmons getting the basketball line for the floor.
Well, he's had to work for them. There haven't been too many easy buckets for him that get players like him going.
Second and loose balls recovered to Anthony Davis of the Lakers. Tobias Harris swishing. Past the halfway point of the third, running the floor, Tyus Jones, and there's the guy who's got. Nicely done by Jaren. 5, a 24-win team that I believe my good friend Ala Abdunabi had some time with, as Korkmaz slamming Italy. And he was originally signed to a 2-way deal that allows you up to 45 days in the NBA. Is getting the slam.
A couple times this year, come back from injuries and kind of get himself situated quickly, acclimated. Nice block.
Yeah, indeed.
Distractions because things don't pan out the way you perhaps had planned them. And yet somehow they're able to put all those beside them and still ball.
Sixers would have to rush here to get 2 for 1. Korkmaz for 3. He's thinking about it, and down it goes. He's control of this game in the second. Matisse Thybulle now attached to John Morant. Got it to Young. Dylan Brooks here by the Grizzlies. Put him down 20. Horford hits for 3, and down it goes for Al. Morant dropping it off, and Valanciunas slamming for 2. This Memphis run going back to the third quarter. There's Horford for 3, and that most assuredly at half. The Sixers had 3 players in this game with 20 or more. As Morant, you can count it, and a foul. Brooks for 3. Josh Jackson able to put it back. It's about 20% better than the NBA average. Morant is smothered by Allen.
Offensively, they've had a productive second half without him.
Korkmaz, yes. Oh, yeah. And just think, the Sixers have acquired 2 more bench scorers, and Glenn Robinson the third. And Alec Burks another 3. Yes!
That's a combined school, but yeah, that's a new one.
Ben Simmons. The Sixers can only come close to replicating on the road what they do here at home.
Because he was obviously the hot hand in that game and didn't go to him, but they went to him more often here. To be here, right? Since the season has started, all he's done is kill in the G League. Right. Distance.
If you're sitting in your, you would presume a
flat apartment.
Yeah. And you're 6 miles away from home.
Indeed, partner.
He's not buttering. 119 points is well above their average, but I agree with you. John Morant, who's been a one-man wrecking crew at times, 15 points, but he was 4 of 12 for the floor.